Mexico's Cave of the Crystals will astound you. Buried 984 feet below the Earth's surface, you'll find an unworldly landscape of crystals dwarfing human visitors. Located in the subterranean depths of the Nacia Mountain in Chihuahua, Mexico. This strange landscape has been dubbed the Sistine Chapel of Crystals. Some crystals in the cave measure upwards of 36 feet long, and the heaviest weighs as much as 55 tons. Believe it or not, until recently, the natural processes involved in forming these larger-than-life crystals remained a mystery. Here's what the scientists have since learned about how these crystals grew to such an immense size. A natural marvel like none other. Two miners working for the Industria Pernolas discovered Mexico's Survey de los Cristales, Cave of the Crystals, by accident while excavating a new tunnel in 2000. They were amazed by the sight of the natural marvel and its massive crystal structures. A cavity in the limestone rock, the Cave of Crystals is horseshoe-shaped. It measures approximately 30 feet wide and about 90 feet long. Perfectly faceted crystalline blocks cover the floor. Massive crystal beams jut out from both the floor and the walls, creating a prismatic effect. According to Juan Manuel Garcia Ruiz from the University of Granada in Spain, there is no other place on the planet where the mineral world reveals itself in such beauty. Journey to the center of Crystal Cave. Yet it would take years of scientific study before researchers determined how the giant-sized crystals grew. Garcia Ruiz and a team of researchers have labored away in the inhospitable environment of the cave for answers. Their working conditions proved brutal. Temperatures in the cave reach upwards of 136 degrees Fahrenheit with 90 to 99% humidity. If that wasn't bad enough, the air of the caves is acidic, and of course there is no natural light sources. While the particular conditions have been ideal for generating crystals of epic proportions, they're downright dangerous for the researchers. As a result, Garcia Ruiz and his team wear special cooling suits each time they enter the cave, and also strictly adhere to no more than 45 minutes inside. The mystery of the gigantic crystals solved. After studying tiny pockets of fluid trapped inside the crystals, Garcia Ruiz and his team concluded that the geological formations thrived for one reason: the strange environment of the cave. They remained submerged in mineral-rich water at a constant temperature of just below 140 degrees Fahrenheit. About 26 million years ago, volcanic activity birthed Nacia. It also filled the mountain with high-temperature anhydrite, a building block of crystals. Anhydrite is an anhydrous lacking in water form of gypsum. At 136 degrees Fahrenheit, anhydrite is stable. Below that temperature, it transforms to gypsum. Garcia and Ruiz and his team hypothesized that when the magma beneath the mountain started to cool, the temperature dropped. As a result, the anhydrite began to dissolve. As it slowly enriched the waters with calcium and sulfate molecules, these minerals deposited in the cave as giant selenium gypsum crystals. An ancient masterpiece. As Garcia Ruiz notes, there is no limit to the size a crystal can reach. That said, the condition to support such massive growth had to remain constant for thousands of years, just below the anhydrate gypsum transition temperature. Researchers now believe that the largest crystals inside the cave took more than 500,000 years to form. Of course, the only reason humans have recently had access to the caves is because of the mining activity beneath Nessia Mountain. It involves pumping the caves of their subterranean waters. The Nessian mining complex contains some of the largest deposits of silver, lead, and zinc in the planet. How to preserve the Cave of the Crystals. How to preserve the Cave of the Crystals has left the mining company in a quandary. If they stopped mining operations and allowed the caves to refill, then the crystals will again enjoy the ideal conditions for growth. If the cave remains drained, however, visitors can see these marvelous formations firsthand. At present, the caves are closed to all but members of the scientific community. This decision is based on a variety of factors, including the cave's extreme conditions. Without cooling suits, people who enter the mine could perish in a matter of minutes from the overheating. However, it is possible to see one of the crystals extracted from the cave, a 32-inch selenite formation at the Astro Gallery in New York City.